Good morning, everybody. Rick Rowe. I'm going to show you something that I hope inspires you. Come on in here, my friend. This is Kevlin. We love us some Kevlin because this morning, Kevlin, and this is not make-believe, this actually happened about 10 minutes ago. Kevlin showed up at the Salvation Army with a couple of bags. Wait a minute now. What's in those bags? What are we looking at here?
Toiletries and gifts.
Okay.
My angel requested.
Your angel, okay. Now, is that like Gabriel that we hear about in the Bible, or is this something that you found right there? Kevlin, come over here. Tell me about, this is the angel tree. So this is what hangs on the tree in places all over the ArkLaTex, I believe, including obviously the Salvation Army. You saw this. You came in. Yes. Something took a liking to Ariel,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, there you can see Ariel's 10 years old. It says here what she needs. She needs uniforms, blue gold, hygiene kit. She wishes for mermaid. I can't read all that other stuff, but you figured it out, right? Yes. You're a mama, yes. So you understand. And that's what you did. You went out and actually purchased these items for Ariel specifically.
Yes.
You wanted her to have this. Yes. You may never meet Ariel. In fact, you probably won't. But you did this anyway. Yes. Why?
It's just something that I wanted to do. I know how hard Christmas is for some people, so I just wanted to make sure everybody was able to enjoy it. Amen. By doing my little part.
and that's the way this thing works. That's what's so cool about her. She showed up here this morning just a few minutes before we went on the air, and I said, you are a perfect example of what we're encouraging you to do, and that is find a name of a child that needs something for Christmas. And then you go out either one of two ways. You do it as you did it, which you went out and bought the gifts yourself, or Julie with the Salvation Army. Come over. In fact, I'll come over to you.
Yes, sir.
You give money, and there is a website. Give them that website.
It's nwlakettle.org.
Okay.
You can also bring in any toys or socks or any other new resources like jackets, because coats are fantastic. And we know Louisiana, we're about to really hit the winter weather.
It's coming.
We're actually this week going to begin distribution. So any of the bags or angels that are left unfulfilled or unadopted, as we like to say.
Yes.
We are in the process of fulfilling those, making them fluffy, making them a happy Christmas.
Let's show the bags, because this room, go ahead, Jeff. This is your gym.
Yes.
I guess you play basketball here sometimes, but at Christmas time, it is full of bags that are going out to kids all over the ArkLaTex.
Yes. These are two parishes that we have. The one that we're looking at right now is actually for Bossier Parish. We had about 330 angels this year just from Bossier alone. The side over here is from Claiborne Parish. And then across the street at our thrift store is going to be 4 of our other parishes that we have.
Okay. And there are still 70 plus kids whose Christmas wishes have not yet been fulfilled.
Yes, sir. We are in the process of making those babies' wishes come true. Okay. So any toys, any resources, even being able to donate $5 instead of getting your Starbucks this morning, it's going to help us make those babies' wishes come true.
All right. I love that. Let's use, I don't want to mess her name up, so then she's already left. Look at her. We had to beg her to get on television. That's fine. But she was such a great example of what we're trying to encourage everybody to do. Yes. And that is it's not too late. Christmas is still about 10 days away, something like that. So the angel tree, there's about 70 plus kids in our 8 Northwest Louisiana parishes that have not yet, haven't been adopted, Christmas wishes, all of that. So there's still a time. There's a way that you can do just like she did for this little 10-year-old girl, Ariel. Tell them again how they do it.
So you can donate online, nwlakettle.org, or you can bring by jackets, shoes, any type of toys from 0 to 10, and help these babies' wishes come true.
Amen. When she says bring by, that's Salvation Army, Stoner Avenue.
Yes, sir. Okay. 200 East Stoner Avenue. We're on the same side as the cemetery.
And then again, you're going to see the red kettles. That's always a way to do it. Very simple. Yes. As you're walking by, drop something in.
You can drop something in, and there's also going to be QR codes on the kettles that you can scan, and all donations stay in Northwest Louisiana.
All right, Shannon and Nate and Brian, it is not too late. You can still adopt a baby girl like Ariel, just the way the sweet lady did. And do something really wonderful at Christmas time. Coming back to you. Thank you, Brother Brian. Rick Rowe, you know it is Christmas time, folks, about 9-10 days away. But there are kids in this city, in our part of the country, that may not have anything under the Christmas tree. In fact, they may not have a Christmas tree. All right, this is Rashida?
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Yes.
You've got 3 babies?
Yes.
Okay. And it's going to be tough for you because of circumstances to get them all that they really need for Christmas time.
Yes.
So you came to the Salvation Army, which is where we are this morning. And what happened?
I was blessed to be able to get my kids some Christmas gifts.
Okay. And we're surrounded by toys. You can see throughout this room here. So how did it happen?
I ended up enrolling them in the Boys and the Girls Club, and from there they reached out to me and they offered to sign my babies up for the Angel Tree and other programs to help us out, and it was wonderful. I did agree to it. I love you guys. They do great. So therefore, I signed them up, and we were blessed to get something.
Amen. Okay.
Yes.
And that'll happen right at Christmas time, is that right?
Yes, it
They
will.
deliver it to the house and you get to play Santa Claus? Is that the way it works?
Yes, sir, we can do it that way. Yes.
Amen. Amen. I like it. And of course, this room is, as you can see, it's full. There's clothing, because that's a big part of this, hygiene items. There are boxes with girls' stuff and boys' stuff, and then toys all around here. The other thing that I want to talk about this morning is what the Salvation Army does year round. Okay, I don't know of any more, and I use the word authentic social program, charity, whatever you want to call it, than the Salvation Army.
Right.
You guys are doing good all year round. It's not just something you do at a certain time of the year. We have 2 fellows right here that are in your transitional housing, Trent.
Right.
Tell me about them and how you, as part of the Salvation Army, have helped them.
Okay. Well, how we have helped them is sometimes people fall on hard times. We understand that. They came to us and we put them on a path for employment, if they needed a job readiness skills.
Okay.
Also, if they needed IDs or help with even Social Security, we were able to put them in communication and contact with who was necessary for them to get on the right path.
Okay.
Subsequently, this is that allows them to be a part of our transitional housing program and be on a waiting list to get into housing very soon.
So your desire is within probably around 6 months is for them to be out working productive citizens. Is that the idea? Is that what you're hoping to achieve?
That is the construct of the program.
Okay.
We're looking for anywhere from 3 to 6 months for them to be out on their own.
Good.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on here. So this is transitional. You don't want them here forever.
Right. We have 3 or 4 programs. We have the Red Shield Transitional Housing,
Okay.
Pathway of Hope as well. And right now, these 2 individuals right here, great guys, they are in the transitional housing program.
Awesome. Way to go, guys. Fantastic. All right, real quick. If I want to give to the Angel Tree, to somebody like her kids, my good friend Julie, how can I do that? And it's not too late.
No, you can either donate online at nwlakettle.org,
Okay.
or you can bring us by toys or clothing or any other resources that you think kids would love to have for Christmas to 200 East Stoner Avenue.
Beautiful.
And we'd love to accept those and help fulfill the remaining angels that we have.
These are Christmas wishes. Look at the little baby shoes. Look at that. I mean, they need every kind of thing. Hygiene items, coats, and of course toys to play with. It's not too late to help all the kids in the ArkLaTex so that there is something for them under the Christmas tree on Christmas morning. Coming back to you. Good morning, everybody. Rick Rowe. I'm ringing the bell, and maybe you might want to think about doing exactly this. We've all walked up to the Walmart or a Sam's, wherever it may be, and usually we just walk in, we get our stuff. But this time of the year, you're going to see the red kettle. You're going to see somebody like me, dressed up, kind of looking like a little bit of a Santa Claus, kind of a quarter of a Santa Claus, ringing the bell, and you've got the red kettle here. I've got Commander Pierre. He's actually a pastor, works for and with the Salvation Army. Brother, let's talk about the power of the red kettle. This is going to blow your mind, folks. How much of your budget, year-round, not just for Christmas, is done through this kettle?
30% of our budget depend on Christmas.
30% for the
30%.
entire year
That is
happens
correct.
through the kettle.
That is correct.
Are you kidding me?
Without a good fundraising during the Christmas season, there is no way the Salvation Army, will be able to serve this community.
So that is the power, folks, of that little bell and that red kettle. My goodness. By the way, right here, They've made it really easy. They've come into the 21st century. You just put
Amen.
your camera right there, and that'll be a link where they can give. And by the way, you can give right now. It is not too late. What, Christmas is 9 or 10 days away. It is not too late to either give presents. Come over, Miss Julie, show them. These are actual gifts that were brought to the Salvation Army while we were there this morning for a beautiful little girl named Ariel, 10 years old. And this sweet lady went out and bought these gifts. And you can see it's stuff that it's not just toys, it's clothing, it's hygiene items. It's just stuff that you need that a lot of kids that are living in poor conditions don't have. So that's what you do. All right, Miss Julie.
Yes, sir.
And I love this idea, okay? That you've made it really easy. You can give more than a quarter, because quarters don't go very far anymore. You can give real money
Yes, sir.
this way and make it very, very quickly.
Yes, and every single
easy
dollar
to do.
comes here.
All right, let's talk about the power of giving, the power of what the Salvation Army does. I need a real person. Her name is Hines, Grandma Hines.
So Grandma Hines came to us in the spring during actually COVID. She had 3 of her grandbabies with her. When they came to us, they literally only had the clothes on their back and a coat. And the youngest didn't even have pants. And so we did our best to make sure that we could get them clothes and get them shoes, and also help Grandma Hines get all the documentation that she needed in order to help her take care of her grandbabies, because her daughter unfortunately had fallen on even harder times than her. We helped her get in touch with counseling services. We helped her do job training. We helped the girls in their school. One of them needed a small tutor. And then we also, when it came towards Christmas, got them on Angel Tree. And they were able to have a fantastic Christmas. And that grandmother still calls us to this day and gives us updates. I spoke to her about 3 months ago. And the girls are doing great. She's still doing great at her job. And she thanks us, but we also thank her. Because as Major says, it's about servitude. It's about giving. They have maybe fallen on hard times, but they're at a point where they're willing to accept help. And we are just so grateful that they choose us to help.
Okay, I don't have to say anything else but that. All right, the Red Kettle, 30% of your ability to help people like Grandma Hines happens through the Red Kettle and the bell, all right? And they've made it really easy, folks, right here. You just come up, walk up. You can give a quarter or a dime or a couple of dollars, but this is even more powerful.
Yes.
Do it with your phone and give in that way. Thank you, Major Pierre. I appreciate you. 25 years with the Salvation Army. You talk about
Thank you, sir.
good causes, people that do good work, the charities, the social programs. We've got a lot of them in this country that are fantastic, but none more authentic and real than the Salvation Army. And you saw it right there with the story of Grandma Hines. You got to love it.